Hello friends, today we're gonna be banging some Protoss players here and then patching them back up because today marks the day that I got my first aid certificate. So I'm now officially capable of giving first aid to people. This was a common issue, honestly, at StarCraft 2 events where some Protoss nerd would watch my jaw-dropping, heart-stopping gameplay and would fall down and had to be resuscitated. And now I am actually capable of doing that myself. So that is a big plus, and now we're going to try that here on the ladder. We're going to absolutely destroy this fool, then patch him back up. I think he's opening with a really fast third base, by the way. I don't know where the hell that drone or that probe was coming from, but it seemed highly suspicious to me. I wasn't disappointed in what I learned. It was more that I thought I would be more of a medical professional. Now, I know that the medical professions is one of these professions where you need to study for a very long time. It takes like 12 years to become a doctor. So I wasn't under the illusion that, I was going to do 6 hours of online schooling and then 9 hours of sitting in a classroom with 6 other people. That I was going to be barging into the hospital telling the doctors how to do their job. But I was kind of feeling it. You moved? What does he mean? Yes? I don't know what this question is. I feel like he's tricking me. Or like he's trying to confuse me. He's doing a damn good job. Because I have no clue what's going on. What do you mean? I've moved in my life. I haven't moved houses in the past 3 years, but... Okay, yeah, this is what I thought. This was a ploy to get my attention, pretty much. It has partially succeeded, but just partially. But yeah, I guess it is really, you get out of it what you put into this certificate as well, is what I kind of realized, because there were some people there who seemed to have a very good grasp of the material, and some others less good of a grasp of the material, and at the end, we all got the certificate anyway, and we're theoretically all now capable of doing the resuscitation. It always reminds me of the jokes, like what do you call a doctor that graduates with? Well, in Dutch it would be like a 6, which is the lowest grade you could have to graduate, and then it is you'd still call them a doctor because they're now a doctor. I feel like I am a solid 7 when it comes to most of these actions. However, when it comes to banging Protoss players, I'm a 9. A 10. I'm one of the better ones, as I can get deep into their soul where no other Zergs have been yet. I can make them feel things that they didn't know were possible. That's what we're going to be doing here in this game as well. I'm planning on playing some Hydra Lingbane action, potentially into Ultralisk. Look at this. Oh my god. One less probe for you, my dear friend. What the hell's going on over here, though? I don't love that, Luke. Think we have to move these? I think we might have to. Oh. He's not doing a terrible job, honestly, is he? Like, I feel like he's been doing a very fair job of dealing damage. Let's see if we can kill one more worker. Hell yeah. I mean, hell no. Oh, he's gonna go for it? No. Don't love that for me. I think he's actually planning on moving out with a decent amount of dudes here. I have a Hydra Den over there. And when I say a decent amount of dudes, I mean some freaking adepts, no? Like, I saw a bunch of adepts over there. Like, what the hell else are we going to be doing with adepts? No one builds adepts for fun. And he's like, oh, let me just build 12 adepts to feel more safe. It's like he built 12 adepts to try and kill... Oh, this was Zealots. Go for a charge law attack. It's fairly slow, though, with this push out. Do have to admit that. Let's get a bailing speed in here. We have 64 workers, which isn't like a crazy high number, but I think might just be high enough. It might just barely be enough. Is he planning on killing Overlord here? I hope not. That'd be a terrible play for my boy. Okay, gonna pull these back. He warped in defensively. I think we might have held now. Oh, these are gonna move to the side. This is one of these weird pushes where it doesn't feel very committed, but I can tell you right now, this guy is absolutely hating his life. He's like, this is just a non-committed push. Meanwhile, he doesn't have a fort base. I bet he didn't even start Storm because he morphed Archons thinking he could kill me. Or rookie moves, as we call them here in the land of StarCraft 2. Just went up to 82 workers, which is theorized to be the perfect number to go for an all-in. That isn't really an all-in. This is the beauty of Hydra Lingbane. Oh my god. of Hydraling Bane builds is that they all feel like an all-in, but they also can feel like a macro game at the same time, you know? Like you're never completely committed, but you're also never completely not all in. Like it's a spectrum, you know? And you can never go to any of the extremes. You're never full macro, you're never full all in. When you go for this particular composition, you're always a little bit in the middle. This is one of the more middle of the road builds. It just is. I cannot help it. I did not make this build. I merely play it. I adapted it. Did he kill one of these? Oh my god, he ran past me. Who could have seen that coming? Well, probably me. And I had some better scouting information. I'm slightly supply blocked here as well, which I'm not a huge fan of personally. We're also going to a higher drone count. So one thing that you always want to do is wherever you have stuff, in this case the spines, is where your army shouldn't be. So this base is like relatively safe because it's going to have 3 spines, right? So I want to attack through the right, so any type of run by does get spotted ahead of time. Oh, he's actually here, huh? You think he has the ability? Oh my god, what the hell? He was hiding in the bushes with Templar. This only works if you then also storm. Like, hiding in the bushes just to get killed seems like a terrible strategy. It's like a reverse serial killer, where all of his victims hide in the bushes and he finds them. That'd be a very weird thing to do. You have people around the country just hiding in the bushes. It's like, I hope he doesn't catch me. It's like, well, maybe don't stand in the bushes. He seems to only take people that are in the freaking bushes. Like, yeah. Then again, what do I know? I'm not a serial killer, and I've never been killed yet, so... If I would get killed, though, I probably could resuscitate myself. Resuscitate? Resuscitate. You know what I mean. Ooh, this is a bad sign for my opponent. This run by did absolutely nothing. See, this is why you attack where you don't have the spines, and he thinks, oh, the left side is probably weak. The left side was weaker, but I still had spines. This fight is going less well than I thought it would. I thought I was going to win the game, like, guaranteed. Now I need to actually keep some banelings alive. To make sure I don't die against something weird, some weird freaking follow-up. I wonder if he's going to try to jump onto me. This is also something that people love doing. Jumping on top of me. In a video game. It doesn't happen anywhere else, really. I didn't kill a lot of workers, which could be an issue. I'm kind of regretting not killing a lot of workers. I think I also had some units that were just standing around. Oh, he's trying to go for a run. He wants to get... Dude, this guy would be a prime victim for the Bush serial killer. The Bush serial killer. Could also mean that he just took out the entire Bush family, which would be freaking wild. That's also a very specific killer, just people with a certain last name. It's like, now who hurt you? And then you figure out who it is pretty quickly, because at least you have the last name already. Easy to profile. The boys from Criminal Mind will get him real quick. So far he's taken out 7 people named Bush. I wonder if he can catch the pattern. You know, yeah. Then the nerd. He was like, yeah, he always has some theory. I don't know what the nerd is called in Criminal Minds. Creed? He's called Creed or something. Okay, got this. They're also gonna add an infestation pit. Yeah, he lost too much of his gas stuff. This is... Oh my god. I was going to talk big here, but let's talk big after we kill the mothership, okay? This is... We talked a little bit too big. This is like the villain that starts laughing very loud. While the good guy is taking off his shackles. While listening to the monologue. Okay, this went worse than I thought it would. I killed a lot of freaking workers though. I think it went well enough. I wonder if I should just kill these two. When I say these two, I mean these 3. Counting's never been my strong suit. Except when it comes to the amount of, you know, the pumps you need to give. 30. I'm very good at counting those. I'm gonna be making first 8 references for my next 15 videos, so if you're already tired of it, tough luck. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This is my life now, man. I strongly identify as a doctor at this point. I just feel like one. How much harder is it really to work at a hospital if I can sit through a 9-hour course? Can't imagine it being significantly harder. Being in a hospital also is more fun. I think the coffee is also free, and you often get paid to be there. I had to pay to do a freaking course. Like, I'm now medically educated and had to pay for it, unlike doctors. medical school famously very cheap. There's like 5 Americans right now. They're absolutely losing it. Refresh their bank account app every other day, seeing if the number of debt goes down already. And some wank Dutchie starts making jokes after the first aid course. I might just fly to the Netherlands and become a very specific serial killer. One day I'm gonna get demonetized for this type of stuff. It's gonna be something innocent like that. Okay, we have lurkers on the way soon. The one issue that I really have in this game, by the way, that people don't realize, because I've been yapping this entire time, distracting them with my boyish good looks, is that I haven't really been capable of dealing a whole lot of damage, which is really a key concept when you're going for what is called really the longest all-in the world. Do I have a second Evo? Yeah, I thought I had a second Evo already. I remember there being a second Evo. So look, he goes again to this base like, oh, I wonder if the spines are still there or if they moved. Like, this guy thought he was smart. Like, spines can move. There's a chance they're not there, but why the hell would I move them if they were doing a good job over there? As the Brits always say, never change a winning team. Wait, did I kill that fort base? No, there's no way I killed that fort, right? That fort was invisible. Like, he tricked me. Pretending to not have a fort anymore. Jeez, a lot of units there. Let's see if we can actually get a decent run by to that side then. And we're also going to go for a spire. Ooh. Ooh, this is also nice. This is actually really nice. Like, this catch is huge. I think he's going to have a 5th base up there. That's why I think this catch is mainly huge. Not because I think killing these workers was great. Okay, 5th base is up here. I built 1 lurker, right? Yeah. It's good news, actually, for me. Bad news for my opponent. Ooh, that's also interesting. I wonder if we can just run in here. There's some lurkers here, right? Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. We can definitely borrow 1 lurker in the back. Underrated move for certain. Oh, he's going in hardcore, huh? So this is also a very cool move. It's when you just keep base trading forever, pretty much, which is what my plan is right now. Never fight, never surrender. So the entire goal in my life for the next 5 minutes is to make sure that he can move across the map. At the moment he moves across the map, we're gonna start complaining. Oh, Protoss pretty strong. No one loves me. Oh, I can actually kill this. I have 2 attacking. Let's pull 1 back. I think 1 is gonna be good enough here to put the fear of God into him. It's always good to have some fear of God. Okay, here we go. A couple more spine crawlers. I think I would borrow too. I never have enough borrowers. Let's see, what do we have? Yes, I think I want to fight this boss. Oh. Ah, this is a great fight. This actually was a great fight. This is a legitimately very good fight. Okay, let's see if we can add a bunch of these then. Okay, I'm just gonna drop these into the main base. Do you think he sees me? No way, right? You think he's ready? Is he ready for it? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, he actually was relatively ready for it. Out of all the things. Oh, this does not look great. Like, I thought he was going to be 16. Oh my god. Well, that's not enough units, is it? And we're also dealing a lot of damage here. We have a lurker. No, this is not a lurker. It kind of looks like a lurker, though. This is a changeling. Okay, all of these are gonna die. Fat key here, a major key, as the kids would call it, is to I have very little worker or very little mining right now. I think I built too much static. So right now, something that would be very tempting, that people will look at this game and think to themselves, you know what's tempting? It's just try and kill the other dude, isn't it, Harstem? Like, you seem to be having a great time over here. But you gotta give him Like, I cannot actually kill him. There's a serious issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to base trade. And we're going to keep base trading pretty much forever. Look how big his army is. That is a huge looking army. That is a massive unit of an army. Let's see if we can run by 2 links. So any type of run by at this point is great. So like, as long as he just decides to stay home, as a result of me being on this side of the map, I'm going to be the happiest man alive, right? Okay, so this is good stuff as well. I think he's actually going to get convinced right now. I think this attack is definitely... It is a very convincing attack. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is one of the more convincing moves that I made in my life. So we're just going to go in here. Also going to be adding in some corruptors. I'm actually lacking mining. Like, a severe amount of mining. Oh, he thought this was a good plan? No, it wasn't. Let's see if we can just borrow in here. A couple more corruptors as well. I just need to save all of my overlords. This is another key concept. Today, lots of key concepts, to be honest. More than most of you might have expected. More perhaps than I would have expected. I didn't know we were going to be talking about so many key concepts. Perhaps at the end of this video you guys can collect the certificate. I now understand key concepts. Kind of how like I got my first aid certificate today. Okay, I swear I'll stop. But not yet. We're gonna add a couple more corruptors in the mix. I wonder if I can... If the only solution to my many problems in life is to just get certificates. No, is to just go for a base trade. Okay, I swear I stopped for a bit. It's been fun, but no more. Ooh, I really want a Viper as well in the mix. I think it's a good call. So these guys are still putting in work, you know? We shouldn't forget, though, that he... I don't think he has cash for anything. So... Oh, he wants to fight? Wanna fight, buddy? As long as I don't lose my Viper for free, I feel like life is gonna be pretty freaking sweet to me, huh? Yeah, okay, I don't think I actually have a stand a freaking chance. Okay, this thing goes back. Do I have any drones remaining? I don't really. We're gonna get some... I don't know what the hell these guys are called. Oh, that sucked. We're gonna get some swarm host. So swarm host will allow me to... I mean, obviously do nothing correct, but it might allow me to do something. Does he have anything left right now? What if I just kill everything? Has rebuilt their base and is no longer being revealed? Where the hell is that? It has to be in the main, no? What if we just jump into the main now? So he's obviously looking for kills with his Oracle force. This guy is an Oracle man after all. How about we go scout into the main base? How does he know where I am at all times? He's a keen eye. Okay, so he's just seen that I spotted him. It has to be somewhat uncomfortable for him too, no? Something that's really uncomfortable for me, by the way, is the complete lack of stuff that I have here. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing. Oh, I love this. He's obviously gonna recall now. Oh, there we go. Do you think we can catch him here? Hoppa! There you go. So all we need to do right now is kill all the remaining... What is this? Gonna get a base over here too. All the remaining detection. Which is probably just that single unit, to be honest. Just that single unit. And we're just going to... Okay, we're gonna get a pool over here too. All I need to do is get one of them. Okay, what the hell are you doing, bro? You're dead. This is one hell of a game, isn't it? Okay, we probably don't need much more gas anymore. We're currently floating 2600. It's obvious to me that he's trying to bait me out here. I don't know with what yet, but a fool can see this. Oh, right, I have these guys. I forgot about that. Is he long distance mining right now, or what's the shindig, huh? Oh, maybe I can pee on this thing, huh? I think it's a win. This is good. And now we're just gonna start peeing on it. And we're gonna go towards the low ground here, too. Please kill it. Woohoo! Yeah! Whew, that was really close. But a win, nonetheless. Which is the only thing that really matters in life. Now, that was one of the more fun games that I've played in a while, let me tell you. High-level decision-making. Now we're playing against the same opponent again. Which makes sense. It's pretty late right now. I would have wanted to play earlier, but I was pretty busy today, so I sadly couldn't. Despite it being a Sunday, while most doctors were busy doing nothing, probably resting from a 5-day work week with 36 hours of work in total, I studied hard for 9 hours straight. Boy, was it a struggle, let me tell you. But I got rewarded at the end with a neat little certificate, so it was all worth it in the end. So we're gonna go for a fast hedge first over here. What are we gonna do right now? I'm not so certain yet. I really like the thought of playing Hydroling Bane. So, oh, actually, something that Sarah was doing for about 3 or 4 days when the new patch came out was he would play Roachling Bane like we used to do in 2017. Or what Zergs used to do. I never played Roachling Bane, I never played Zerg. What Zergs used to do in 2016, 2017. And then he would go into Ultras pretty quickly. And I thought it was cute. I really did think it was quite cute. It had some charm to it. And you can play that on relatively low gas counts, which is what makes it so beautiful. Like 4 gas. I think you could theoretically play it off of 3 gas. The reason why you still want roaches is because you really need something to deal with Archons. Archons are the bane of your existence if you're a Ling Bane player. So yeah, it's nice to have them. Man, I really like these new maps. You know what? If y'all, I would like to hear all of your opinions on the new maps as well. I feel like I've seen more fun games on this new set of maps than I have on the previous map. I was getting really freaking tired of the previous map pool, to be honest. I think the map makers once more did a phenomenal job. I wouldn't have minded seeing some more wild maps in here, but I know the general audience doesn't seem to like those very much, so I think that's why they usually don't make it into these latter maps. And when I say the audience, I mean the general playing population. Yeah. I think whenever I talk to pro gamers, one of the things that is one of the most common features is that we want more maps. More maps and more wild maps. Yeah, because it's cool to have like maps where you can just like play a strategy on just a single time. I've been a strong proponent of for a very long time right now already of getting maps that are race specific. So, or sorry, matchup specific. So right now, whenever we're balancing maps, one thing that we do is that they kind of need to be perfect for every matchup because there's only 9 maps total. So every map has a very high likelihood of being played. Imagine you have like 15 maps and there's 3 maps in there that are just built like specifically for ZVT. And some of these maps might be really good for Muta and some of them might be really good for, you know, something else. Like you can, I think that is like a really cool thing where you'll have people that prefer playing certain maps just because of the styles that are more viable on it. You could make a map that is legit very good for Swarm Host because it's a unit we don't, you know, see a whole lot. I think that would be cool. I think it would be hard to understand what type of map you'd need to build for that to work, but I feel like right now we're not even experimenting with it. And it's not because map makers don't want it, but it's because map makers know that if they create a map that's only viable in 1 or 2 matchup, is that map is never going to make it into a map pool because there's too little maps being picked right now. So it's just, yeah, the change needs to come from the top there. It's some top-down management. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna get a 6th queen. This is dirty. 6th queens are they're nasty. Zerg players, when you tell them about the 6th queen, they look at you like you're not one of them, which I'm not. So good on them for realizing that. Oh, that Spore never built. Oops. So the 6th queen is kind of like, it's the training wheels of a bike, you know? It's fine to use training wheels when you're 2.5 years old, but if you're driving in the Tour de France, you know, you probably shouldn't be using training wheels. And that's what the queens feel like to a lot of Zergs. They look at it and go, oh, you need training Harstem? You? Training wheels? Really? Training Harstem? Training wheels? You? I wouldn't have expected it. You seem like a pretty smart guy. You seem like the type of guy that would have multiple certificates for riding bikes. Like, no, you don't have certificates for that. If there were certificates, though, I would have all of them. I'm a phenomenal bike rider. He's one of the best. What the hell is he doing? What the heck? What was I gonna say? Oh. Yeah, 6 queens. They make life significantly easier. Something that also would have made life significantly easier is having some dudes ready. Some links, in particular. Not just any regular dude. The dudes with a plan. Oh, the fort base. Yeah, this is nasty, isn't it? Where's he going? I gotta kill him, that's what I'm doing. Should I take the gold? His micro is really not bad, huh? The 4 adepts killing 16 workers. Yeah, it's not ideal. Even as a non-professional, you can probably see that. I have way too many gases, by the way. What we can do is pull a little bit out of gas here. So we do it like this. We're getting, I don't know what he's doing. Seems like he's doing some serious business, though. I don't love playing against serious business. Let's get down to business and beat up some nuns. Okay, I'm gonna get an infestation pit. Second Evo. Did I already build a second Evo? No, I didn't. Okay, I want roaches. Let's get some roaches. Roaches. Okay, this is gonna be my fort base. I have no creep heading in that direction, which is usually a major issue. Another nice thing about, by the way, having a 6 queen is that spreading creep is significantly easier. Just because something is easier doesn't mean it's easy, though. Don't forget that. There is a difference there. Oh yeah, he's just doing the same exact thing. Okay, let's get some freaking roaches then. Just gonna send all of these guys around. Yeah, okay, that seems like a pretty bad idea, in retrospect. More roaches. Yeah, whatever. You can have it, boss. Oh, can I fight that? Oh yeah, I can. +1 links, dude. They're the future. I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, maybe they weren't the future as much as I thought they were. This is honestly a terrible engagement. Chair base upgrade. Ooh, okay, this really sucked. Okay, we'll get a 5th base back up again, like at some point. It's gonna take a little bit longer than I thought it would. Okay, these guys at least out. Get a bit of momentum going here. We just... Yeah, I want fast ultras. I feel like these ultras are not gonna be fast. And they're also not gonna be that well upgraded. These are really 2 key things that I would have cared about kind of in a big way. I'm also considering, by the way, adding some infestors into the mix. Creep spread is really important because my queens are my main source of anti-air. And when I say main source, I mean my only source of anti-air, really. Oh, this is not terrible. Surprisingly not terrible for a fight. As long as he doesn't really have, what you call it over here. Like a Templar in the mix. I think we're kind of okay now. Yeah, this is fine. Oops. Dude, we're getting absolutely blasted off the face of the earth as we speak. I was talking about things not being too bad. This feels freaking awful. I don't know what to tell you guys. Oh, here he goes. I feel like he's really keen on killing this base, which is understandable, but potentially not completely necessary. Oh, he's absolutely on me. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish this best of 3 though. I don't think we're gonna end it just like that, buddy. This is a terrible game out of me. I brought you back to life, and now I'm here to take your life force away once more. Alright, up next we actually got ourselves a Terran player rather than anything else, which surprises me as much as you guys. I did not know that Terran players were allowed to stay up this late. But their mamas would come and get them at some point. Young Terran, time to sleep. Let's see what we're doing over here. Pull this back, pull that back. No need to micro if my opponent doesn't micro. Micro is only reserved for people who deserve it. I think that's how it's supposed to work, but that's how I'm going to be doing it. Oh no. Oh, he almost lost it. That would have been sad for him. Now it's sad for me, because I thought I was going to catch him. This is a terrible position to take a third base as well, by the way. May I add? I don't think he's going to actually ever realize that that's where I'm taking my third. Okay, he has no clue what the hell is going on. So, I actually want to play something similar here as to the previous game. Oh, he's gonna scout now. Oh, you prick. Scouting wanker. Hate wankers. I hate people that scout. This guy's both. Okay, I'm gonna go high queen, low gas, fast, links, ultras, you know, the good stuff. Do want the lair at some point. Probably want a carapace upgrade too. How about we get a carapace upgrade first, actually? First things first. That's what we're gonna do. Some first things first. Can I add a couple of queens here too? This thing is done. Sometimes it feels like creep tumors, they refresh so quickly and you can continuously be spreading them. And other times it feels like they take for freaking ever to get going. I don't know why that is, but it's something I have noticed. If you have noticed it too, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Because then we share something else. I also hit thumbs up button. What the hell is this guy up to? Huh? That is not normal behavior. That is really not okay. What is this? Dude, this is really messed up. I don't know what to tell you guys about this. He should have gone to bed. I bet his parents aren't in. He would never play like this. If his mama or papa could have walked into his room and see him doing this type of Hellion run by. No shot, dude. Gonna be grounded for weeks. Grounded never sounded... I never got grounded in my life. Never sounded so bad. Just being at home. It's kind of what I like doing the most. Hey, the worst thing in my... Like, not the worst thing, but something worse would be just being banned, like exiled to the outside, you know? Have to fend for yourself in nature. That sounds significantly worse than being grounded. It's like, oh no, I'm in the heat and comfort of my home. Like freaking cavemen were praying for this for years. And now I'm gonna cry about this? Like, no shot, dude. My ancestors fought for this. Like, I love this. What a terrible punishment. And I see it inside in my... Like, will I still get food? Yes, you still get your daily 3 meals. Like, oh no, not grounded. It's like, what the hell? Dude, I'm gonna live past 45. My life's gonna be great. Okay, we're gonna send these guys in here. We have 3 gases. I think that's where I'm gonna stop it as well. One of my many theories in life is that with gas, you should at some point you should know when it's enough. You know? Ooh. That's what I was trying to say. At some point, there is such a thing as too much gas. You know? There is such a thing as too much gas. Some people, they tell me, Harstem, I don't think there's such a thing as too much gas. I tell these folks, you're mistaken. You're actually mistaken. Oh, yeah, fly into a spore, please. Thank you. Fly into my spore. Let me play with your cars. Pew. Tell me now, na 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 na. I sent you out to Mars. In other words, we're gonna add in a baneling nest just for banter. No, it's not for banter, it's for safety. I don't do things for banter. Banter is for losers. Winners don't banter, they win. Okay, 5th base. Let's take a 6th over here maybe, huh? Oh, we also had a base up here. I kind of forgot about this thing. So we have this weird situation right now where I think I can build a lot of units. I have decent eco, especially good mineral eco. But oh, I don't like it when people do this type of stuff. Can't fly into my spore again. Fly into my spore. Okay, he's actually he seemed pretty keen there, didn't he? Okay, this thing looks good too. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what he's up to though. Okay, a bunch of drones. Is he actually messing cars here or what? Oh. Ooh, it's a fat one, eh? Oh, he just flew into my spore. I mean, that is an absolute dream scenario if you ask me. Is this his first push? Is he coming in with tanks or what? I mean, he's obviously coming in with tanks. I just want to know how serious he is here. I could just give up this base, by the way. I just realized. I was like, wait, I'm not very serious about this at all. Like, I have a base up here. This was my 6th. Like, mate. What do you think I'm gonna do? Cry? No, not my 6th, Mom. Please don't take it away. Ooh, nice. Got some neat things here. Am I actually ever gonna get ultras out, or is this like only just a dream? I was thinking about you, thinking about you, thinking about you. This is bad news for him. And a bit for me as well, actually. Open my eyes. I think I'm dead. Ooh, but he's also dead over here. Weird situation we find ourselves in. We still have 4 bases. Doesn't seem to have so many bases anymore. Do I have the ability to build an ultra shell? Not yet. Do we have... okay, now we can build ultras. Okay, like this feels genuinely... I hope he doesn't have a fort. If he has a fort, I think I'm in trouble. If he doesn't have a fort, then I have this base. I have 76 workers, which is fairly decent. For people that can't count. It's a high number. It's really quite high. Okay, let's see if we can go for a run by. Okay, these are double E-base. Oh, nice. Kidding, that would be sick. Hello? What do you think this is? Oh. Never mind. I'll be returning back home. I think he's gonna go to the top now. I mean, he obviously was planning on going to the top. Yeah, he's coming for me now. I don't know if this is gonna be good enough for Bossman though. So I don't actually need to do anything here because he's on like half a base. Maybe he doesn't realize that I realize. I'm gonna come back with all of these links. Look at this. He's not paying attention here. Like, no chance. I don't actually have to commit into this until all my links come back. Never mind, I don't want to lose this base. I lost the base anyway. Oh my god. And now everything's falling apart. Actually, just for him though. It's the type of stuff I want to fall apart. Yeah. I think it's a W, to be honest. Bit of a chaotic game, though. I'm not sure if this is the type of game I want to be proud of. You know, when I'm on my death path because I had to be resuscitated, but someone didn't have a certificate. Is this how I want to be remembered? By this game? Probably not. More by the first game. It wasn't bad. I made some decent calls, but I think I played too sloppy in the early game to really call this a clean game. Yeah, let's just say it like this then. This was many things. It wasn't clean. It was decent. You never sell yourself short. Mineral field depleted. We require more minerals. Yeah, Frank Sinatra. Absolute prick. Still getting songs stuck in my head. Years after he died. Okay, I want a spire, I think. I like spires. I mean, this guy is super dead. I think he doesn't realize how dead he is because he hasn't scouted the fact that I have a base up there too. Probably thinks I was on 3 bases. I'm just gonna get a spire. I said I wanted a spire and I'm a grown man. If I want a spire, I can buy myself a spire. Okay. Plant it down. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, we're just gonna go kill him actually. I don't want to pretend anymore. No time for pretending. Son. Okay. This is good. Ultra is gonna die. He's 2-2. Actually pretty decent. But he lost everything here too. Should just right-click his CC. I think this is a good trick. So when you're doing other stuff, just right-clicking CCs. Oh no, he's gonna kill an Overlord. That really sucks. For him. So I'm bursting his bubble right now. I think he probably landed it once more. No, I forgot about it. I mean, he's uber cooked, you know? Yeah. The Marines are so bad against Ultras. It's actually silly. I almost feel bad for Marines at times. If only there were some landed Vikings here to save him, to help him out. Come on, buddy. Marauders are pretty decent though. Flop, flop. But also not decent enough. Yeah, this is the standard Terran. I just don't think he knows what's going on right now. Like, I don't even think this is like the standard Terran delusion. I think he really thought this was my third base. He probably thinks he killed my third base. And that I didn't have a backup base there. So I was like, okay, we're even in mining right now. But I had like 80 workers behind all of that. So, I mean, I'm just going to clean them up. I have so many freaking Ultras coming in. There's a bunch of Liberators, but that's also not going to be good enough. We could theoretically even micro this Ultralist back. Hide them in the bushes. So there's no serial killers there. That would be highly unfortunate. What a terrible way to end the series that would be. One of my Ultras just gets stabbed. It's like, what? What are you doing, Ted Bundy? Get out of there. I used to watch this show, which has with a shoe salesman, which is I can't remember what it's called. 2 wives and a kid or something like this, maybe, or a wife and a kid, 2 kids and a wife. I don't know. And there was a shoe salesman who was called Al Bundy. But I thought for a while that he was called Ted Bundy. So whenever people would talk about the serial killer, I'd be extremely confused because I would think that they were talking about the guy that sold shoes and made, misogynistic jokes. That was his shtick in the 90s sitcom. He's the same guy that plays a character in a different sitcom that I watched afterwards, which name I also can't remember right now. This has been one of the worst stories that I've told today, which is wild because I told you guys 12 times about my first aid certificate. So I'm sorry for that. There's gonna be like 3 people that know exactly the 2 TV shows that I'm talking about. And you're like, that's not Ted Bundy at all. Yeah, I get a good giggle out of it. That's what we do it for. What is it? Oh my god, he's still harassing. He just doesn't freaking stop harassing that even little prick. I mean, he is uber dead right now. He forgot to lift his CC as well. I'm still maxed out. I am losing. He microed this Liberator so well. 23 kills on that Liberator. I'm very proud of you. But at the end of the day, my dear friend, Zeus, this game is... Oh, GG. Oh, come on, really? Alright, well, fair play to him. I love all of you. And I hope to see all of you next time for more videos. Bye-bye.